I don't consider myself a star. Like, not. I've not reached that level that I'll call my mom and say, "Mom, Charlie, I'm a star. No, I haven't reached that level yet. It will come, but I'm still working towards it.
Kidi, welcome to YEN.com.gh.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us about yourself.
This question. Where do I start? This is one of the most difficult questions to answer yourself, because I mean, there's so many things to talk about. But like, I'm just an ordinary, young boy, Ghana boy, trying to sing, win people's hearts, and make myself and my mother and my country proud. Yep, that's all.
Your full name?
My full name, where do we start? Dennis Nana Kweku Bwedi Jamina, aka the AK is Charof.
Okay, so what drew you into music?
What drew me into music? I think it started at an early age for me. Like, it was an involuntary. It wasn't something I planned or set out to do. I didn't set out to go out and be a musician, but I kind of grew up in an environment where music was loved. None of my parents or my family was into music, but they loved music. So I kind of grew up every time, like, listening to music, bumping to all these Daddy Lumba classics, Kujenchi classics. And I found myself liking them. As a young boy in school, when you're having entertainment and things, people go and fool around. And I always found myself singing these songs. So I realized, you know what, this is actually something I love doing. It was one thing I could do effortlessly. So yeah, it's everything set out to be the way it is right now.
What inspired the name Kidi?
First of all, I used to use Eduardo when I was in high school. Yeah, Eduardo. And then, yep. Because I went to a boys' school, and I mean, it started earlier in Form 1. My boys used to laugh at me that, you boys' school, you do your body, Mr. Romantic, Mr. Romantic. Akraka, yeah. Like, you do your body, Mr. Romantic, like, you see what the lover boy was, and these telenovelas, they had those Fernandos and Eduardos, and all those people trying to be romantic, so that name kind of was derived from that side. And then after high school, uni, I started to use Jamina. That was my name, my surname. But when I met Richie Mensah, we're like, you know what, Jamina has already been used by 2 people in the industry. There's been Dasibe Jamina, there's been Michael Jamina, so let's tour a different path. So we did a bit of research. We called people to find out symbolic names in their various languages, and then we came out the name Kidi, which means rhythm in Hausa.
So in your very young music career, who are you inspired by?
Oh, I think I mentioned Daddy Luma, Kujenchi, Ufuria Ponsan, Nana Finn, Sarkodie, like Shatawale. These are all people I watched and listened to when I was growing up, and I picked a bit of something from everybody. Sometimes I like to neglect the fact that I picked something from the western side, to Chris Brown, Usher, all of them. You can see them in my mannerisms sometimes, but so I mixture of the local legends and then the foreign people who are doing great. So I picked something from everybody.
I see you mentioned a lot of high life musicians. Would you call your brand of music high life?
Yes, I would. High life. I used to be so conflicted when people ask me this question, because I used to have a problem of not wanting to be too local. When people say high life, I'm like, no, I do R&B, but I realized that what they call R&B over there is what we call high life. It's the same thing, it's just the difference in instrumentation and language and melody. So high life is R&B, but in our way, that's what we call it, high life. Yeah.
What's an average day for Kidi?
An average day for Kidi. I wake up, I know I should be eating breakfast, but I usually don't, because I wake up late. When I wake up, I check my phone to see who cares about me, who's texted me, who sent me a long text to profess their love for me. Yeah, I go to the fridge, find whatever I have to eat. Maybe if I have to finish some work at the studio. I live right across the studio, so I just cross the road and enter the studio. And yeah, if I'm tired, I come back, chill, Netflix. Mind you, I said chill before Netflix. Anyway, so yeah, Netflix, eating, sleeping, studio, Netflix, eating, sleeping, studio. That's it. Nothing extraordinary.
And what's your creative process? Say you are trying to put together a song or an album. do you go around?
Usually it starts with just piano. Most of the songs you've heard out there, most of the songs I have my vocals on were written as ballads. Thunder, Dear Pena, Say You Love Me, Odo, all the features. I first start on the piano because I like to bring the soul into the song. That's why even when you hear it on beat, you can feel the soul in my music because I always start as a ballad. So every song you've heard, no matter how fast it is, it started on the piano. I just get the soul because that's where I get my emotions and that's where I get the inspiration. So once I get the melodies, I get the lyrics and I put them on the beat. And sometimes songs start, maybe I'm watching a movie, like there's this song on my album that I got out, I was inspired by a movie I saw. If you hear it, you know, you get the correlation. I was just watching a movie and then something clicked in the movie. I was like, this is something to sing about. I went to the studio and I did a song about it. Yep.
Have you ever put out a song that you think the listening public got wrong? The message didn't really catch on with the listening public?
Initially, yes, but now everybody is just weary. I mean, Thunder. When I released Thunder, it was the first few weeks were hellish, to be honest, because media personalities, the blogs, the public were like just bashing me. Like, this young boy, what do you know about love? How dare you? Thunder Fire, who are you serious? Are you cursing yourself? People were telling me this will follow you the rest of your life. I'm like, chill, bro. It's just a song. Like, I did literature in school and we learned something called hyperbole, like exaggeration of stuff. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean what I'm saying. Like if I say, oh, don't me, it doesn't mean I'm going to stand by the road for car to hit me. It's just an expression to express my love, how deep and how vast my love is. So some of the things I sing about are just literary, like they're just exaggerations. If I say thunder fire me, I don't mean God should, Zeus should strike me with something. No. It's just an expression of how deep my love is for a girl. So people should just chill and just enjoy the music.
Have you ever been nervous on the stage?
Always, every time. There's no time. If I'm going on stage and I'm not nervous, then there's a problem. There's a big problem. Because every time I'm about to go on stage, if you see me backstage, and I'm either like shivering or trying to get my composure. So usually that's the time fans who want to take pictures, and that's like time I'm trying to like focus and get in my. So sometimes it comes off as this guy's we are trying to take a picture with me, but the time before I go on stage is the time for me as an artist to like gather my thoughts and like know what I'm going to do. So to be honest, I'm always nervous. And sometimes I'm on my way to a show, maybe like I've left the house, somebody asks, are you nervous? I'm like, oh, the nerves doesn't kick in till I'm actually backstage. Like when I know I'm next going, that's when everything starts, like my mind is all over the place. So yeah, I really do get nervous.
And then when you walk onto the stage,
then it's just gone. It just disappears. I don't know how it happens, but when they call my name, that first, just kills all the fear, and then everything is just fun from there. Yeah.
You mentioned you play the piano.
Yeah.
Do you play other instruments?
I play a guitar too. Yeah.
What about your songs? Do you write them?
Yeah, I write every song, every single song.
Every single song?
Yeah.
What's your favorite collaborative effort so far?
This will be tough. I think my favorite is yet to be released, but like the ones that are out, this is actually very tough. Very, very tough.
I want a name.
You're trying to put me in trouble. I don't know how I'll say this for the story to come out correct. I'll imagine my favorite one is Samir, and the news will be, Kidi says he doesn't like the feature because he's flying. I know, but anyway, I actually do love all of them because I put my soul into every single feature. So that would be hard to pick, to be very honest. And I produce almost all the features too, so like I have a bit of myself in there, so it's very hard to pick one because every one of them was made with love and soul.
Let's talk about links.
Okay.
Why links?
Why not? Where else would you have me? Where else would you have me be? Tell me.
Did you feel the pressures of links, former stars, Easy, Asem? You can help me with the names.
Ziggy.
Yeah. Did you feel the pressure?
I won't call it pressure. I felt like, way back in high school, I used to like watch the wonders of links, the things they do with these artists, where they go, the music, the branding, and I always dreamed that one day I didn't know even I was going to end up in links or not, but I dreamed that one day I'll attain something like that. So when the chance happened for me, it was not pressure. It was rather like, I would say I knew deep down I had talent. So if sometimes you have talent and then you meet the right people that you know that this is what they can do for you, there's no pressure, because all you have to do is make music, make good music, and then that was it. There was no pressure at all, none.
You have favorite musicians in the game?
I do, but I don't think I want to talk about that. I do.
Those for whom you are fans, they would like to know, Kidi is a fan.
Oh, yeah, I'm fans of fans. I'm fans of everybody.
Yeah, so I'd like to know.
I'm a fan of Kim Promise. Like, I'm not saying because like I'm actually a fan of his music. I'm a fan of Kwesi Arthur. I'm a fan of Darko Vibes. Like I remember earlier in my career, I used to like go to every Darko Vibes show. Like Darko Vibes would post that he has a show here. You see me there because I'm actually a fan of his music. That's the kind of person. Like I'm that kind that I don't. No matter how big I get, if I'm a fan of you and I have the time, I will come to your show, not to perform, but I want to watch you because I'm a fan of your art. Yep.
You take some things from them.
Yep, I take something from everybody I like. It doesn't, not only music, even in my general life. If I like you, there's something about you that made me like you. So I always make sure I pick something positive from everybody.
Okay. Do you have a woman in your life?
No, I don't. Well, if you're asking about my mom, then yeah, but about my mom, yeah, nah.
A girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend. Unless somebody wants to give me one. Somebody has a sister they're giving out.
You said you were sorting out a lot of applications, like texts come through.
I said?
People, yes.
Me?
It's on camera.
I said that?
Yes. So, you never picked any one of those long texters.
Is it me you're talking to? No. I haven't seen or met somebody that I feel like, yeah. I mean, no rush. I'm still a young boy. I mean, Charlie. So, the whole life ahead of me.
As someone just starting, is it a conscious attempt to, try to get out of pressure?
What kind of?
Relationships bring their own pressure.
It does, to be honest. I was in a relationship when I started. So, I mean, there's a lot of pressure that comes with it. Time. Sometimes already the job we do comes with a lot of problems. Like people constantly bashing you on the internet. Like every single day, somebody who has bando and doesn't even know you has just seen your video on TV and doesn't like you for no reason. Just comes on the internet to insult you, insult your parents. So like there's all these things to deal with. We deal with people spreading false rumors, people writing false articles, people bashing. Like there's always something heated in this industry already. And to have to deal with that, and then when you're done, come home and then there'll be relationship problems. Like I don't think this is the time. This is the time. I mean, if it happens, cool, but I'm not actively searching for somebody. I mean, these things, you don't search for them. They just pop into your life. So if it does, cool, but if it doesn't, life goes on.
How is life treating you? Maybe a few years ago, you were just a young man trying to find life.
I'm still trying to, no, I'm not a star. I'm still trying to find my way. Like, if I could let you into my mind to see the vision and realize that like I haven't gotten to quarter of where I want to get to. So I don't consider myself a star. Like, I've not reached that level that I'll call my mom and say, Mom, Charlie, I'm a star. No, I haven't reached that level yet. It will come, but I'm still working towards it, but I'm not. But I mean, life has been good, to be honest. There's been a lot of changes that has been inevitable, something I could not control. Changes that I wish won't really happen, but I mean, they're happening because of things that are changing in my life. So, I mean, on the bright side, life has been really good, really, really good, and I'm very grateful.
What is your favorite part of being a musician?
The favors and the freebies. And wait, that's the second most favorite part of being a musician. The first favorite part of being a musician is being on stage and not having to sing a word of your song. I think that thing is like a drug. Like it's better than any drug. I don't know about the other drugs, but it's better than any drug ever. Like being on stage and people screaming your lyrics. You have no idea what that feels like. Like for you to go into the studio like sleepless nights to create art, and then you come on stage and people are dying over the lyrics. Like, bro, don't get me started.
let's get away from music.
Okay.
What is your biggest fear?
I've always envisioned a kind of life for myself and my family, and I feel like one of my biggest fears is to not attain that, to live a life of mediocrity, failure. Like, it scares me because I'm always yearning to succeed, and it will kill me one day if I look at my kids and then I can't provide them anything they want in the world. That would really kill me, or it will kill me inside. Yeah.
As you are talking about your fears, I want to know, what's your least favorite thing to talk about?
Oh, this is tough. I don't know until you ask me, then I know, I don't like talking about this thing. I feel like I don't like talking about hurt, like my past ups and downs, hurts, relationship wise. I don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about sex. No, I don't.
Did you say sex?
Yeah, I don't like talking about sex. Sex is not something people should be talking about. Nah.
So for anyone listening to your music who gets another information,
I never talk about sex in my music. Can you point out a song I did that talked about sex? Can you? I mean, I'm not saying I won't ever sing about sex, because it depends on mood and inspiration. But I'm just saying generally, I don't like talking about sex.
So
talking about sex and singing about sex are two different things, mind you. Yeah.
So if anyone took the conclusion that you were a virgin, would that person be right?
You are what you think you are, to be honest. I mean, if in your mind me being a virgin fits a vision of me, that's fine. Do I look like a virgin?
I see. Okay, so let's talk about coming into 2019.
Yeah.
There was a prophecy, an infamous one from Nigerian.
Was there?
And Kwame Eugene were going to have a very an unfortunate year.
Oh, okay.
How did you take it?
Oh, I mean, I remember that day. I mean, a few hours into the new year, I was getting dressed to go out, and then Varosky was like, Kidi, they are talking about you, come and see. I thought it was, me and Varosky are always like messing around. He's like, Kidi, they are talking about you, come and see. I'm like, oh, go away. So I didn't hear it, and then I slept, like woke up, and it was everywhere. Like, somebody said, Kidi, Kwame and Kusiata are going to have a terrible year. I'm like, oh, okay. That's not what God told me though. Like, that's different from the conversation I've had with God. And I feel like this is going to be my best year yet. So I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, if it's of God, and it's the same God we serve, and God has revealed this to you, if I sit in my room and still talk to that same God who revealed it to you, I feel like we could come to like a compromise. Like, yo God, you told me I'm going to have the best day yet. So I mean, what's up? It's all good. It's all good. I mean, there was no hard feelings. I mean, it's a prophet doing his thing. I'm a musician doing my thing. There's still one God up there, and we all worship him. So.
Do you have anything you want to say to him?
Nah, I don't have anything to say to him. Hey, me, how dare me talk to the prophet of God? Oh, please. There's only God I answer to. I only talk to him, so I don't have anything to say to him. 2019, great year ahead. So help me, Lord. I mean, I've been in the studio since last year, been working on the album. Right now I can say like it's 95% ready. Yeah, my team is still putting a few things in place to make sure it comes out well, reaches where it's supposed to reach. So the album there is almost ready, but Ghanaians should just keep their fingers crossed and just wait. The first quarter of the year. Yeah.
Do you have a title?
Yeah, Sugar.
Do you want to share?
Sugar, yeah, Sugar album, yeah. So people should just, every song on there is made with love, so